Kristen originally had me on the slate, and I texted him and said I was just happy to be in the back and look pretty and be the muscle. Apparently I didn't meet those qualifications, so he's got me up here. Many of you have pointed out the very important aspects of our job. I work out of the Toronto West Detention Centre. I've been there for 23 years. So all these aspects of violence and the issues that we see in our institutions, I've seen them time and time again. And I've seen how they've affected our staff members. Over the last 6 months, 3 individuals that I've worked with over the years, and one of those staff members that was a nurse here, and I worked with for years at Toronto West, have passed away, and they've all been 50, 50, and 51 years of age. That's very young, too young to be dying because of the issues and the stresses that we deal with in our job. One of the bills that was before the House, before the legislation was brought down for this election, there was a PTSD bill that was specific for police, firefighters, and paramedics. And our MERC committee and the rest of Corrections Division, we want to get corrections on that bill. So when it hopefully comes back in the next House, we'll be pushing that we are also included on that PTSD bill. That's very important to us. Right now, there's also a PTS group's TEMA Trust that's going across Canada, making awareness for all the issues that people are dealing with in police, firefighters, paramedics, also in corrections. And I think they were in Vancouver and they're going to Whitehorse, but they're coming back to Ontario later this summer. So if you get the opportunity, attend there, hear the issues, get the issues out to our politicians, take the opportunity, because those are the issues that affect us day in and day out. It's very important, because at the end of the day, as Tammy said, we want to go home. And a lot of times when we do go home, though, to our spouses, they don't necessarily understand the jobs that we do. I can't go home to my wife and say, this is what happened today. She doesn't understand. She sees that I'm the father to our children. I'm coming home to be that father. I'm not coming home to tell her about the suicide that just happened at work today. I can't tell her about that. So it's very difficult. So who do we share? Who do we talk to about these issues? Again, as Tammy said, that's an important aspect for us. So that's the one piece I wanted to touch on. Again, about the election, Mr. Hudak said he wants to cut 100,000 jobs. Again, as Doris said, that's probably 1,000 people within this riding. But across, again, that's going to affect us detrimentally. So when you go out there on voting day on Thursday, talk to your neighbors, talk to your family, talk to your friends. Make sure they get out to the polls. Make sure they vote, because your vote counts. If you don't get out to the polls, then you don't have nothing. You don't have an argument. You got to vote. Thank you.